We are live. All right, shout out to my new subscribers, my old school subscribers, and my TikTok family. Was it for you guys, none of this would be possible. Shout out to my replay gang, gang, gang. Shout out to my overseas gang, gang, gang. And shout out to my unsubscribed gang, gang, gang. If you're unsubscribed, you should go ahead and do that, man. It's cold out here, y'all. This is gonna be a short one. They got the machines turned up high. I got this fake wind blowing all over the place, man. Trying to keep me up out the sun. Do the best I can, y'all, but hey, listen. I am an Aboriginal here, American Aboriginal, and we don't like it cold, okay? But, you know, keep the party going. Listen. Shout out to my members. Trying to get a video up today. You know, I'm trying here, y'all, you know what I'm saying? I got some things going on. You can see we got some things popping. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. I appreciate all the shares, all the likes. You know what I mean? I appreciate everything you guys are doing. Listen, I appreciate you guys holding the channel down while the algorithm was getting themselves together, man. You guys did it. You guys did it. I am tired too, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Your boy was up late. I was out and about. You know what I mean? Out and about. Out too late, though. Out too late. Too late. Start going to bed a little bit early on Saturdays. Anyway, I appreciate everything you guys are doing, man. I mean, I'm over here on TikTok trying to get that thing up and popping. Facebook. And as I'm doing these things, conquering, you know, for the collective, you know, for the community, you guys were holding down YouTube while I wasn't in the algorithm. All those views were all of y'all. I just want to tell you I appreciate that. The past couple of few weeks, all those views are subscriber views. There is no algorithmic views in there. You guys were just holding it down, watching the videos, watching them all the way through. So the algorithm's like, okay, they're liking it. Because I was doing too much. I was cussing too much. And, you know, I didn't know that they'll shadow ban you for cussing. I didn't know. I'm learning this as I go, just like you guys are here learning too. So as I'm figuring things out, as God's giving me the intuition to be like, hey, buddy, son, stop cussing, okay? I got it. I got it. And as the cussing stopped, we started coming together and figuring this thing out. And now we got the wolf pack going on. We're getting things done. So I just wanted to say and take that moment to tell you guys I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? You pouring the love into the channel, the way you guys do with the likes, the shares, and the comments. So allow me to pour some love with this dope ass video. Look, you don't understand. If you guys hit the like button, it'd be greatly appreciated. You guys don't understand how your silence destroys these narcs. And I'm not just talking about the old narcs you used to know. I'm talking about the new ones. They're brand new narcs that you know nothing about, that was plotting and scheming and planning. Your power runs them off. You're too powerful. When I say your power, I'm talking about the God-given abilities you're given to see past the veil, past BS conversations, past rhetoric, you know what I'm saying? Past talking points. You go off intention and intention only. And that way, you get a feel for a person. That gut feeling. You know that gut feeling you get when someone just like, ain't, you know what I'm saying? That curl ain't curling quite right. The math ain't quite mathing. This is a clown. And I don't like going to the circus. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. These goofy goofball goobers, you know what I'm saying? And then when you're moving in silence, they can't get any information out of you. And when you're locked down like that, they can't get any information out of you. And here's the problem, and here's the thing, and here's the rub. They shouldn't care. They shouldn't care. But see, you are that person. You are that chick. You are that dude. You are the one that everybody gets advice from, whether they want to admit it or not. So when you cut off the tap and you stop people pleasing, then guess what? They got to start doing real weirdo tactics to get the same information that you were given to them freely before. And now you get to watch these weirdo tactics. Sending in somebody that's kind of mutual, a mutual friend or mutual family member that they think that you're not mad at, to keep tabs and check up on you and see. And you're just like, why does it even matter what I'm doing? Why are they worried about it? Because you are the source. They have always gotten information from you. They have always watched you and gotten influence from you. They just never told you. They've always had something to say to you all the time because they're watching you so hard. They're critiquing you because they cannot let you get the big head. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They got that going on in America, at least. We can't let you get the big head. You got the big head. What does that mean? What exactly does that mean? It sounds like somebody that's confident in themselves. It sounds like somebody basking in their self-love, knowing that God loves them, and they're just doing things and moving accordingly. But there's always that narc, that spirit, that's got to constantly check you. Constantly check you. So when you're moving in silence, they cannot check you. They'll do the best they can by gaslighting from their platforms, from their social media. But if they know you, they know you don't look at anybody else's stuff. You don't watch anybody else's content. Look, when I say I'm protected, God's giving me all kind of abilities, y'all know reflection. We can literally scroll through our feeds and feel the intent off the doggone thumbnail or whatever. We ain't even gotta go to the video. I can just feel the intent, keep it scrolling. Keep it scrolling. Find something positive, because again, the narcissist is just an agent of the matrix, of the system, to keep the chosen ones from fulfilling their purposes by keeping you distracted with a bunch of BS. And what I've done is taken myself out of the matrix completely. So what they try to do is try to find ways to bring me in with gaslighting and all this. It makes me know, never mind. I am focused on my purpose, and I look at anything going against that as just the matrix doing its job to try to keep me in place, you know what I'm saying, and to sow seeds of doubt. And once you have seeds of doubt sown, you are done. Once you start doubting yourself, you have no power. You have no power when you have doubt in your mind. You have no power. And all people do all day long is try to make you doubt yourself, your abilities, your beauty, your strength, all this humbling you, keeping you in check, you know what I'm saying? All these different weird ass terminologies they have to try to get people to stop shining when it's none of their business. If you're not hurting anyone, if you're not causing any problems to a group or anything like that, and you're just shining and someone cannot handle the light of your shine, how is that your problem? If they can't handle the brightness of your shine, just like this sunlight, if they can't handle it, how in the world is that your problem? It's not. It's not. So we move in silence, and we have hella boundaries. I mean, our boundaries, and it doesn't matter what you're gaslit about. Oh, you think you're better than us, and they'll have all kind of gaslighting language to describe how you no longer are allowing people to fish around in your energy all willy-nilly. You know what I'm saying? You have complete boundaries set up to where you know your energy is precious. And listen, I'm gonna tell you straight up, I know my energy is, and you guys hit the like button, I'd appreciate it. I know my energy is precious. I'm not over here giving it to just anybody anymore. I love myself too much for that. I'm not gonna be gaslit into it by these low vibrational demonic ass women, you know what I'm saying, just trying to be a succubus or a Jezebel spirit. No. You know King Seed when you see it. It ain't gonna happen like that. I'm gonna wait until I get my divine counterpart, and until then I'm gonna build my empire solo bolo. I care less. And if any ex, again, I gotta bring this up. Hey, shout out to young lady that reached out to me from that remembered me from Cooley Springs and in Chesney, man. Shout out to you, man. I remember Cooley Springs. I used to love that school. Shout out to you, looking good too. You know, I know I'm reaching far and wide. If I got people reaching out to me from middle school, elementary school, then I know your boy looking good. Good boy looking debonair. Looking sharp. Looking like you've been somewhere. Looking like you got somewhere to be. Oh, looking good. You're looking good. Hey, look, I'm just messing around. I'm just messing around. But I know my energy is not something to be given to everybody. So, you know, and a lot of people, man, you know, reflection, you know, we're all connected. So you're feeling the same way. Don't give your energy to anybody that don't deserve it. And when I say don't deserve, that's when anybody makes you feel some type of way. You are the lone wolf. You're part of the wolf pack. You don't need to have some 3D vessel in front of you to make you feel like you're not alone. You know how many ancestors are rocking with you? You know, I mean, you got your ancestors, you got your spirit guides, you got your angels, man. You got, you know, the Most High. You got your higher self. That's a gang. That's a gang right there. Listen, that real gang is that spiritual gang. Gang. That's that real gang. This 3D material, whatever. You control this. You want to be on that spiritual gang. You have all your folks with you. You don't never feel alone. When you understand what your body is and how it's really made, and you know what I'm saying, how your ancestors are always with you, a part of you, and everything that you have is in your DNA. And you know, if you really tapped in, you ain't got to be taught nothing. You just have to remember. You just have to remember. I don't need to be taught shit. I just have to be reminded. And God reminds me by having me look at certain things and pick it up. I don't have to be taught by man. I don't have to be taught by man. I don't need it. I was taught that when I became an engineer and worked at the top levels at the White House. I don't need it. I don't need it. God's got me. All I got to do is know I can do this. You see me reinvent myself all the time. I can do this. I can do this. This is my world, baby. I am a soul having a human experience. I'm trying to, when I get ready to leave up out of here, I want to have done it all. And I'm going to do it all. And I want to be the best to do it. Ain't nothing going to stop me, baby. Hey, listen, reflection, we're all in this together. You know what I'm saying? Looking good, feeling good, conquering, working our way to the top. And when the way we're doing it, no one's done it like this before. We're quick to cut somebody off, because when you disrespect me and you don't love me the way that you're supposed to love me or the way that I love people, you got to go. Because this energy is no longer for free to tap into. I'm regulating the tap. I'm regulating the tap. We're regulating the tap, y'all. We know what we are. We know what we got. We know what we're going to do. We know how we're running stuff. We have a plan. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to move a certain kind of way. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? What's going on, man? So remember that, y'all. You control the tap. You are the source, all right? And all these narcissists that keep working their way to you, it's because you have that light about you that's like a moth to the flame. You attract the good and the bad. You got to regulate who you're giving information out to, and the best way to do that is move in silence and don't give nobody nothing. But exactly what you want, which will be your script, because it's your world. And you're no longer letting people tap into you, take parts of your script, and make some kind of B-movie knockoff. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to allow that anymore. Whoever's going to be taking information from you is going to be the information that you're giving out. Not letting these clowns think they're getting over on you anymore. I mean, you can play stupid sometimes, but when it gets to the point where you're trying to build something, like what I'm doing, I'm not letting nobody feel like they're getting over on me. If I'm giving out information, it's what I want to be giving out. No one knows what I'm doing outside the videos. I'm not on here for clout. So since I'm not on here for clout, I don't care about nobody else's clout. I'm not on here all the time, like posting up a bunch of nonsense, you know, or, you know what I'm saying, trying to like post up a bunch of glamour shots. I post up some, you know, like a normal person do, but not like a whole bunch. I don't have time in the day. I don't have enough time in the day. You know, I'm just looking for my soul tribe, slowly finding them, you know what I mean? Following God's guidance, you know what I'm saying? and moving in silence, man. And I'm telling you, I'm never going to stop doing this. I don't care how much money I make. I am always going to move in silence. You guys will never know how much money I make. On top of that, you'll never know where I'm really living at like that. You know, I just learned my lesson. I learned my lesson. I'm only going to give people what they need to see. You should do the same if you're not already doing it. Moving in silence, it irritates people more than anything else, more than any clapback, more than anything. When they cannot see what you're doing, they're guessing all over the place. You can see them guessing in some of the videos or some of the stuff you see. They have no idea. They're like, you might be doing this, you might be doing that. And I just be sitting back like, probably, maybe. You know what I mean? I'm doing a whole lot of stuff. Obviously a lot of research, obviously in school, doing a lot of different things, you know what I'm saying? I'm moving in silence. I'm moving in silence. Looking for a place in Georgia. Only saying what needs to be said. Certain things I'm saying might not make sense to you, but the people that I'm saying it to, they'll know. And it'll resonate to them. Be like, oh, okay, I see what he's trying to say. Yeah, you know. Never gonna know when I move down there where I'm living at. So, y'all, I'm gonna get off of here. But before I go, again, I'm gonna remind you that the lone wolf knows their wolf pack. And their wolf pack is not the limited options, you know, presented in front of them. You know what I'm saying? That's not their wolf pack, you know. Oh yeah, get some of that sunlight back in there. Appreciate you. Welcome to the family. Salute, and pound. Welcome to the tribe. Get some of that sunlight back out. Look, y'all. It's all about moving in silence. Keep all your business to yourself. These narcissist agents, they just want to collect your information. If anyone's asking you a whole lot of information on you, I don't care how close of a friend it is, ask them, why do they need to know? And if they're like, well, I want to give you some advice, ask them why. Start asking why and start keeping things to yourself and start weeding out some of these snakes. But listen, I cannot hold you guys. I'm gonna get off of here. It is freezing out here. It is for a reason. Like I said, they got the machines turned up high. I gotta get up out of here. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all.